9 reasons why Highguard flopped. This guy, Joshipoo85, decided that it was a good idea to take to X to voice his concerns about the negative sentiment behind Highguard and its reception. In his extremely long tweet longer, which ended up being more of a crash out than anything else, he essentially just goes on an entire rant and tirade, blaming gamers and the gaming culture, as opposed to taking responsibility for the game's actual performance and the product itself that they released to the public. This made things extremely more volatile for the game, and it just wasn't an overall good look. This guy, John Highguard, I mean, come on, it kind of speaks for itself. Anytime you see a guy with this kind of haircut as a character in a video game, or maybe even a female character for that matter, or even an androgynous character for that matter, you probably could easily raise an eyebrow or two, because more than likely it's going to be a red flag. This guy, good old Uncle Jeff, while it's easily debatable whether he did more harm than good, I think the general consensus is that his decision, or whatever happened behind the scenes, to put Highguard at the biggest spotlight of the Game Awards, whether we like it or not, whether we agree to disagree or not, definitely had a negative effect on the game's performance. It's just that simple. Good job, Uncle Jeff. Oh my gosh, this next guy, Mohamed Alavi, the design lead for Highguard. Bro, I mean, come on, when you make a statement like this, we don't need player counts to be super huge in order to be successful. I feel that you're literally saying we don't need success. Coming as a surprise to no one, the epic level failure that Concord represented obviously will remain in gamers' hearts and minds for a long time. So the reality is, the moment people taste some Concord or get a whiff of good old Concord, they're going to be like, this isn't looking good. We know exactly what this game is going to be like, and is going to get treated accordingly. So yeah, Concord is definitely responsible for Highguard's flop. The studio head of Highguard decided that it was a good idea somehow to go and say whether it gets 1,000 people or 100 million people, it doesn't matter. What matters most is that the game is loved by the people who played it. That's right, guys. Never forget that when you're making a video game, numbers don't matter, player count doesn't matter. What matters most is love. Good job, Chad. And of course, up next, we have the legendary one himself. I'm not even about to begin to talk for him. I'm gonna let him speak for himself.
Players do want to see games fail, but that's not because they're evil or entitled. It's because they're sick of not being listened to. So when words fail them, they realize the only language left was consequences. I am so sick and tired of players being blamed for failed games. This weird expectation that the customer needs to be there to catch these developers when they fall, that they need to donate their empathy to those who do not understand the customer's needs, do not seem to care, and then want to stand around and act surprised when everybody's upset. This is not a charity.
Score 1 for the gamers once again. This is obviously one of the biggest reasons why Highguard flopped. As a whole, gamers just didn't like it. And the more you disown us, the more you dismiss us, the more you disenfranchise us, the more we're going to push back. It doesn't have to go to an extreme level. We just won't support your product no matter how good you think it is, because at the end of the day, gamers have some sort of say, and it should be acknowledged if you want to have a successful product. Good job, guys. Keep it up. And last but certainly not least, we have the Lord Asmongold, the Roach King himself. Once again, I don't think anybody could say it better than him, so let's get it.
After reading this post that they're making, I actually think that you deserve to go out of business. You do. You fundamentally don't understand people. You don't understand the market. You don't understand your job. You don't understand what your consumers want. And you don't even understand content creation, right? A good developer doesn't give players what they want. It gives them what they need. But unfortunately, the only thing that Wildlight did is give people what they love to hate. That's it. You blame other people for why things go wrong in your life. Everything in this article is basically somebody else did this, something happened, this wasn't fair, oh wow, other people's opinions, other people this, other people that. You have no agency in your own life. So you basically wrote this about me, and I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Make another piece of shit, and I'll be there again. I love it.
Do you agree with our list, guys? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. For more, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.